Sometimes these computers have a mind of their own.
David Newell.
Might be the AI uprising. It's starting to look more and more likely that I'll be around the day when the machines take over. In fact, they might have already taken over. We just don't know it. You heard it here first. That was good. That was good. All right, folks, we're going racing. Awesome. All I did was restart the feed, too. Interesting. All right, Nelson B going 15-4. And that will be your fastest opening lap officially. O Fish O Lee. All right, BG going 15-2 on lap number 2. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. BG now down to a 15-0. Way to go. Dude, BG's truck is gripping and ripping. I can hear that thing.
4 minutes left.
I can hear it gripping the carpet. Like Velcro. Jeez. Minute 15 down, 3:45 left. BG must be running a new prototype of Velcro tires. Where do I get a set of those? Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Right now, Brian Gross 20:05 for pace. Got John on 19:09, Nelson 19:11, David 18 flat, George 18:02, Steve 17:08, Jeff 17:15, Scott 16:06. Got buck 45 down and 3:15 to go. Minute 55 in, 3:05 to go.
3 minutes left.
BG 20:05, 19:09 for Nelson, 19:11 for John, 18:06 for George, 18:07 for Dave. Got Steve on 18:14, Jeff 17:02, Scott 16 flat. 2:20 down, 2:40 remains. Race leader out there driving the yellow, orange, and blue. Yes, it's true. Nelson B in the 2 spot, driving the black and copper. Careful up front, guys. Just past that front double. .240 down, 2:20 remains. It's a stadium truck on track. All right, BG 20:07, Nelson 19:08, George 18:04, David 18:06, Steve 18:05. John 18:08, Jeff in 18:15, Scott a 17:16. Careful after the front double. That is clear. Oh, a little head-to-head there. 1:40 left in this race. Minute 30 remains, drivers. BG going 14:8. He's doing great. 20:06 for pace. Got Nelson on 19:06. Steve in 18:05. George 18:05. John 18:08. Oh no, we got ourselves a meatball. And that is David Knoll suffering the meatball. Did any parts come with it, Brandon? Or just a wheel nut?
1 minute left.
Brandon, did any parts come with it, or was it just the wheel nut? Oh, rollers. Okay. So just a normal meatball, not a spicy meatball. It's good news. In case you're wondering, Dave, Kalis has your wheel. 35 seconds remain. Why did Kalis look like he was going to do something devious with that wheel for a moment? Careful up front, guys, in the cinnamon roll. 15 seconds to go. Brian Gross going 14-7, putting his pace out of 2012. Nelson 19, George on 18. He's battling with Steve and Jeff right now. Heading into the final couple of laps here.
George Laxon done. Too Soon Jr. done. Nelson B. done. Steve Lung done. Rice Cakes done. John Milio done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys.
Scott Jorgensen
BG going 2011. Yeah, Nelson 1905, George 1803, Steve 1804, Jeff 1805, John 1811, Scott going 1620. At the end of that one, Scott looking like a couple of the cars I was facing in iRacing last night.
The race is completed. AJ
I like to play iRacing when I have free time. I usually troll the free stuff. I'm not about paying for that content.
Jacob Jorgensen. Jimmy Blackwell.
Funny thing is I play iRacing on a Rogue Ally. It's basically like a Nintendo, like think of a Nintendo Switch, but with Windows on it. So yeah, I do iRacing with a joystick. It's kind of interesting. Need a little help up front, guys.
LT Gray. Ryan R. Randall. Too Soon Jr.
All right, we got everybody checked in. This is 21.5 expert class. Our marshals making their way to the track. All right, we got marshals out there. Got cars ready to go, it appears. So as soon as we get that car straightened out, all right, we're going to go racing, guys. This is 21.5 two-wheel expert. I say 21.5, a lot of fun. It's like putting the buggy on easy mode, honestly. It's just more relaxing and fun to drive. Unless you like the speed. If you have the need for speed, please race 17.5. Ooh, Nelson pulling off the hidden wall ride. All right, El Tigre, fastest opening lap, going 14.9. Aaron going 15.1, Ryan 15.2, Jimmy 15.3, Jacob a 15.7, Jeff 15.8, Nelson a 15.9, Art 15.9. Got 50 seconds in.
Four minutes left.
All right, one down, four to go. Tony on a 20 flat for pace. Aaron 20.07, Nelson 2013, Jacob 2014, Art 2014, Ryan 19 flat, Jeff 19.01, Jimmy 19.01. Super close here. From first to last, it's only 3 seconds. That's part of why 21.5 is a fun class to run. Close competition, close racing. Minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. Tony on a 20.01, Aaron a 2010, Nelson 2011, Jimmy a 19 flat, Jacob 19 flat, Jeff 1901, Art 1902, Ryan 1905. Whole field still within 6 seconds here. We're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left. Tony 2.4 ahead of Nelson, Nelson 0.2 ahead of Aaron, Aaron 1.8 ahead of Jacob, Jacob 0.05 ahead of Art 0.6 ahead of Jimmy, Jimmy 0.2 ahead of Jeff, and Jeff 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Got 2:40 to go. Careful getting onto the back straight. All right, we got 2:35 to go. Tony Wilson going 14.6. 2:40 in, 2:20 left. Got Tony 2002, Nelson 2010, Aaron 2013, Art 2015, Jeff 2015, Jimmy 1904, Ryan 1909, Jacob 1806.
Two minutes left.
All right, 1:50 to go. Careful up front, that's getting cleared up. Tony continues to lead, 2004. Nelson 2010, Aaron 2015, Jeff 19 flat, Art 1901, Jimmy 1902, Ryan 1909, Jacob on 18 flat. Oh. Careful in the first jump, guys. First jump, first jump, first jump. That's clearish. Clear. Yeah, just over a minute to go.
Left.
Tony 2004, Aaron, Nelson now 2015, Jeff 2015, Jimmy 1902, Aaron 1903, Art 1906, Jacob 1916, Ryan 1805. 45 seconds remain, drivers. Up next is 40 plus. Oh, in trouble for your leader up front. Well, he still might be leading. We'll see what happens here. He did have a pretty commanding lead prior to that incident, so we'll keep you informed here. 25 seconds to go. All right, looks like now everyone's cycled through. Tony Wilson's still out front. It only cost him about maybe 4 seconds. Five seconds left, drivers. Keep on going. Don't stop early, please.
Too soon Jr. done. Nelson B. done. AJ Cardinale done. Aaron Austin done. Jimmy Blackwell done. Ryan R. Randall done.
All right, that'll be a race. Tony Wilson,
All
LT Gray, taking 21.5 round
Gray
one,
done.
2009. Got Jeff at 1901, Nelson 1902, Art 1906, Jimmy 1907, Jacob 1911, Aaron 1912, and Ryan 1806.
The race is completed.
All right, 40 plus, you guys are up.
Martin White. Kin Lowe. Kevin Allen. Grasshopper. Rice Cakes. Aaron Austin. AJ Cardinale. Steve Lowe.
right, this is 40 plus buggy. I may need all my turn marshals, drivers from the previous race. Need a little help in the middle.
El Tigre.
All right, let's see. Jeff Nelson, Art's in this one. Jimmy Jacob, is Aaron in this one? Yep, okay. Can you use somebody in the middle? Maybe if one of you guys can migrate to the middle. All right, well, you guys got a long run if someone crashes in the middle. Oh, no, who crashes in the middle? Oh, cool, thanks, James. You the man. All right, folks, we're gonna go racing here. All right, Kevin in 14-3, Brian 14-7. Kind of a rough opening lap for several of our competitors. All right, we're 40 seconds in. 2 laps in the books for most of our guys here. Right now, your running order looking like Kevin Brian Art, David Austin, Kevin Brian Art, Martin David Ott. I'll announce the order in just a minute here. Things are very close.
4 minutes left.
Changing as I speak, quite literally. We're just past the minute down. Yeah, Kevin Allen 2109, Brian 2006, Martin 2012, Aaron 19 flat, David 1901. Art 1903, Steve 1906, Tony 1910, David 1808, Ken 1706. Buck 25 down, 3:35 to go. Oh, need a little help up front. Careful at the rollers. Minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Kevin Allen, 2111 in the works, driving the white and yellow. Making his way in front of the driver's stand through the cinnamon roll. Got Martin White back to the 2 spot. 2003 in the works.
Left.
Art 2012 holding down the 3. Got Tony in the 4, followed by Steve, Aaron, Brian, David, and Ken. 2:10 down, 2:50 remains. It's our 40 plus class on track. Careful on the back straight, back straight. That's clear. 220 in, 240 remains. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Martin White now back to the front. 20 flat is his pace. Kevin on 2002, Aaron 2012. Steve 2015, Tony 1901, Brian 1902, David 1903, Art 1908, and Ken 1810. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Martin 1.1 ahead of Kevin, Kevin 7 ahead of Aaron, Aaron 0.6 ahead of Tony, Tony 1.3 ahead of Steve, Steve 0.5 ahead of Brian, Brian 0.4 ahead of David, Dave 2.2 out of Art, lap up on Ken. We got 320 down, 140 to go. Careful up front, guys. Landing the front double. Be careful. .330 down, 130 to go. 90 seconds left in 40 plus round 1. Got 21.5 Sportsman up next. Minute 10 remains, 70 seconds to go.
One minute left.
All right, you heard the man a minute to go. Martin White, 21-13. Kevin, a 20 flat. Brian, 2011. Tony, 2013. Aaron, 1901. Steve, 1903. David, 1904. Art, 1905. Kin, 1813. 45 seconds remain now. $30 seconds left. 20 seconds to go. Martin and Kevin now within 0.6. It's going to come down to the final lap here. Let's see, you got Martin behind in front of BG. Got Kevin in front of the driver's stand there. BG holding down the 3. Keep going.
Grasshopper done. Steve Lung done. Aaron Austin done. AJ Cardinale done. Martin White done. Rice Cakes done.
2 more.
Kevin Allen done. Kin Lo done. All
That'll be a
drivers
race.
are finished. LT Gray done.
Going to be Martin White going 21-12. Kevin going 21-14. Brian 2011. Tony 2012. David 1902. Steve 1902. Art 1905. Aaron 1905. And Kin 1811. All right, moving on to race number
The race is
8.
completed.
The Ocho. All right, 21.5 Sportsman Buggy. George, Joe, and Theo.
Joe Colick.
All right, I could probably use 5 of my 40-plus guys for this one. And then the remaining balance of 40-plus racers, probably use your help on race number 9.
George Laxon. 10 car 10.
All right, rest of my 40-plus guys, I need your help in the next race. So, yeah, the rest of my guys, 40-plus, let's just get like 5 of you guys out for this one. May need help on race number 9. Hey, Tony, I know you want a Marshall mod, right? Oh, Kevin. Okay, can I get someone, maybe Marshall next group instead? Cool, awesome. Awesome, thanks for working together, guys. All right, folks, we're going live loop. All right, we got Laxon going 16-6, Colicchio going 16-9, and Lynn a 17-3. Got Theo unveiling some new paint today. He is no longer mustard. That means everyone else can run yellow now. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. All right, Joe Colicchio going 16-1, taking over the
4
top
minutes
spot. Driving the blue ride, the dark blue ride. Got George Laxon running a couple different shades of blue on his ride. And we got Theo Lynn running some TRF colors. All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. George and Joe within 1/10 of a second now. This is Sportsman 21.5 on track. All right, we're a buck 40 down, 3:20 left. Laxon on an 18 flat, Colicchio on an 18.03, and Lynn on a 17.03. Fastest lap in this race, Joe going 16.1. Got Georgia 16.3 and Theo 16.6. All right, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Right now, George 0.4 ahead of Joe. Joe 7.4 ahead of Theo. 2:35 in, 2:25 to go. All right, 2:45 down, 2:15 to go.
Two minutes
All right,
left.
3 in, 2 to go. Got Joe now to the front. 18 flat for pace. George on 18.01. Theo 17.15. Oh. Got a minute 40 remaining. Top two cars slicing and dicing right now. Down the back straight they go. Got Colicchio, Laxon, and Lynn, your full running order. Joe 1.6 ahead of George. George 20.6 ahead of Theo. Trouble there for Joe. I'll likely put George back to the top. Joe back to the 2 spot. Gap now 0.7 of a second between those 2 blue cars. 3:55 in. All right, 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
George this time by 0.01 ahead of Joe. Joe going 16.0 that time. Got 45 seconds remaining. Joe another 16.0. That'll put him out front. But by just 0.6 of a second. 30 seconds remain, drivers. All right, 5 seconds to go.
George Laxon done.
Wow,
Joe
Colicchio taking that
done.
one by 1 second. Uno mas.
All drivers
I'll be your
are
race,
finished.
guys. Joe going 18.02,
10 car,
George
10
going
done.
18.03, and Theo
The
17.08.
race is completed.
All right, race number 9, modified / 4-wheel. Fast car. We'll just call this class fast cars.
Bruh. Kevin Allen.
I need a little help up front, please.
VP.
Let's get all of our drivers from the last race and our remaining 40-plus drivers who did not marshal that last one. I need your help this time.
Gumpa.
Jovi, do you have a transponder? Hey, I need a little help on the left. 40 plus. If you didn't marshal that last race, I need you out for this one, please. All right, folks. We'll get the loop going. My hand score Jovi here, so. Oh, a little help up front, help up front. All right, Kalis a 13-8, Jovi going 14-1, Kevin a 15-0, Brian to 20. Where's BP? There he is. All right now it's Kalis out front driving the four-wheel drive. Got Jovi in the two running the two-wheel modified. Kevin running a four-wheel. BP, I believe, running two-wheel drive mod. Same with Mirafuente.
Four minutes left.
So right now it's Kalis, Jovi, Kevin, Brandon, and Bryant. Kalis 2207, Jovi 2105, Kevin 2109, Brandon 2008, Bryant to 19 at the moment. All right, so fast lap, Kalis going 13.7, running the four-wheel. Jovi going 14.1, running the two-wheel. Oh, actually, whoa, back straightaway, careful. BP sending it. Wow, actually, I got Mirafuente clocking in a 13.0.
My life was flashing before my eyes.
Oh, a little wheelie action for Jovi Levin. That's how Jovi likes to celebrate. Wheels up. All right, 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go.
Left.
So Kalis leading the four wheels, Jovi leading the two wheels. Kalis going 13.5, looking alive. 220 down, 242 go. Got him. All right, we're 240 down, 220 to go. Jovi going 14.0 that time by. We got 250 down, 210 to go.
Two minutes left.
All right, Jovi going his quickest lap there, 13.8. Yeah, a minute 40 to go. Right now, Kalis 22.06, Jovi 21.03, Brian 21.06, Kevin 21.11, Brandon a 20.11. All right, minute 20 remains. Kalis Lowe bringing it down to a 13.4.
1 minute left.
Yeah, Jovi 13.8. Bryant officially, unofficially 13.0. Kevin going 14.2. Brandon 14.3. Now 45 seconds left. $13.6 for Levin that time around. Yeah, 25 seconds to go. Got Buggy Train down the back straight. 20 seconds remain. All right, 10 seconds left.
I'm in danger.
Jovi Levin done. Goomba done. Bra done. Kevin Allen done.
Uno Moss. And
All drivers are finished.
all right, that'll be a
done.
race. Kalis going 22.11 with the four-wheeler. Jovi going 21.02 with the two-wheeler. Bryant going 21.02. Kevin 21.09. Brandon 20.09. All right,
The
folks.
race is completed.
We're going into race number one. Race number one. Track is yours.
Justin Levers. Scott Jorgensen. Ethan Chen. Pac-Man. Roderick McLeod. Alex Dang.
You okay?
Well, Detroit's defense is the same one that gave up like how many points to the Commanders?
10 Carted.
All right, folks. Let's get all cars to the left side of the track. Get all cars to the left side of the track. All right, starting order for this one. We're going to go Roderick 1, Justin 2, Paxton 3, Theo 4, Scott 5, Ethan 6, Alex 7. So, all right, drivers, wait for your name to be called. Roderick, Justin, Paxton, Theo, Scott, Ethan, and Alex. Careful up front, guys. That is clear. Yeah, 30 seconds down, 4:30 to go. Alex, wait for the orange car, please. All right, all good. Yeah, 45 seconds in. Right now, it's going to be Justin Levers out front. 18.05 for pace. Scott Roderick going 18.07. Pac-Man in 18.15. Ethan going 18.16. Scott a
4 minutes
17:02,
left.
Theo 17:04, Alex on a 15 at the moment. Yeah, 105 down, 3:55 remaining. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Yes, please do not yell at the marshals. They don't like that. I do understand if you're down for a prolonged period of time. All right, we're $135 in, 3:25 to go. A minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Right now, it's Pac-Man out front. So give that blue car some space, guys. Yeah, just about 2 minutes in. Race leader driving the blue
minutes
car down the back straight. Careful on the back straight, folks. Oh, take it easy, silver car. Just take it easy. Yeah, 220 down, 240 to go. All right, now it's Paxton, Roderick, Scott, Justin, and Theo, your sportsman group. Got Ethan leading the rookie guys. Alex holding down that 2 spot. Yeah, 240 down, 220 to go. All right, now it's Roderick, Paxton, Scott, your top 3, followed by Justin, Theo, Ethan, Alex.
2 minutes left.
Careful up front, drivers. Careful up front. That front double. Be careful, please. That is clear. Got one down in the cinnamon roll. And that's been taken care of. $145 remaining here. Roderick right now, 18:15. Paxton at 18:17. Justin, 17:02. Scott, 17:02. Got Ethan at 17:14. Theo, 16:05. And Alex at 14:13. A minute 30 remains, drivers. 90 seconds to go. All right, a minute 15 remains. 75 seconds to go. Careful on the left side, folks. Careful on the left. Just over a minute. A minute to win it, folks.
1 minute left.
Right now, Pac-Man half a second ahead of Roderick. Roderick 3 ahead of Justin. Justin 8 ahead of Scott. And Scott 5.2 ahead of Theo. 50 seconds left, drivers. 5:02 go. Right now, Paxton's on 18:11. Roderick 18:13. Justin 17:01. Ethan a 17:14. Scott a 17:16. Theo 16:01. Alex on a 14. Got 30 seconds left in this race. Justin Lieber's reset fast time, 15:5. He's battling for the 2 spot now. Coincidentally, with the car right ahead of him. Oh, trouble, corner. Ten seconds to go, drivers. All right, folks, keep going. The computer will announce you when you're done.
Roderick McLeod done. 10 Quartet done. Pac-Man done. Justin Levers done.
2 more. Dos
Alex
Mas.
Dang done. Scott Jorgensen done. All drivers are
That'll be
finished.
your race, guys.
Ethan Chen done.
Paxton takes TQ with Sportsman, 18:09. Justin goes 18:12. Roderick goes 17:05. Scott goes 17:16. Ethan also goes 17:16. Theo is 16, and Alex almost a 15.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, moving into race number 2. That is our first heat of intermediate.
James Colicchio. Jacob Jorgensen. Joe Colicchio. Kin Lo. George Laxon. Banders.
All right, let's get all of our turn marshals out here. I got Paxton and I got Justin. All my drivers from that last one, I need your help. Drivers or representatives on behalf, please. All right, starting the lineup for this one. We're going to go James 1, Brandon 2, George 3, Jacob 4, Joe 5, and Kin 6. All right, folks, we're going to go with James on the tone. Brandon, George, Jacob, Joe, and Kin. All right, Banders going 15-1, Colicchio 15-9, Jorgensen 15-1. Joe and George in the 16s, Kin in the 16s as well. Got 30 seconds down. All right, with 2 laps in, we got Brandon and Jacob .03 apart from each other. James just .2 back. Yeah, 55 seconds in.
Four minutes left.
All right, Brandon, James, Kin, Jacob, George, Joe, your full running order here. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Right now, Banders on a 20-12. Got James on a 19 flat. Jacob 18.04, Kin 18.05, George 18.05, Joe 17.16. Just a minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. $140 down, 3:20 left. Brandon just .8 ahead of James. James 4 ahead of Jacob. Jacob 1.2 ahead of George. George 0.7 ahead of Kin. And Kin 6 ahead of Joe. We're approaching 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
So Brandon just .1 ahead of James at this junction of the race. 2014 versus the 2015. Got Jacob at 19.11, George 18.01, Kin 18.04, Joe 18.15. Got 2:15 down, 2:45 left. Jacob just reset fast lap out of 14.7. Got Brandon going 14.9 that time around. 15.3 for James. 2:35 in, 2:25 to go. Wow, James going 14.7 now. Driving the purple ride, lime wheels. Oh, careful on the right. That's getting cleared up. 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Right now it's James, Brandon, Jacob, George, Kin, and Joe. All right, minute 45 remains. So Brandon's pace presently at 2012, James at 2013, Jacob 1903, George 1916, Joe 18:10, Ken 18:13. A minute 30 remains, 90 seconds left. This is race number 2 on track. Got another heat of intermediate coming up next. Race leader on the white, purple, and green, battling with the purple ride for the top spot. Good teamwork, guys. Yeah, just over a minute to go. James 2011, Brandon 2013, Jacob 1901, George 1916.
1 minute left.
Joe 1807, Ken 1814. 55 seconds remain. So James on a 2010 for pace. Brandon 2013, Jacob 1903, George 1801, Joe 1807, Ken 1812. 30 seconds left. George taking fast lap, 14.5. A little bit of a bobble for James on that lap. That is going to put Brandon back to the top. 5 seconds left.
James Colicchio done.
So James going to finish that one,
George
1901.
Laxon done. Jacob Jorgensen done.
Brandon crashing on the final
Joe
lap there.
Colicchio done. Banders done.
A little trouble on the back straight.
All drivers are finished. Kinlow done.
So Brandon Anders going to go 2016. Got Jacob 19 flat, James 1901, George 18 flat, Joe 1805, Ken 1815.
The race is completed.
All right, this one's going to be Brian, Jimmy, John, Ryan, and Carter.
John Milio. Jimmy Blackwell. Ryan R. Randall. Carter Garcia.
Hey, Merc, do you have a transponder? Let's see. Jacob, could you check that out or hand it to Brian real quick? Might come unplugged or something. I don't know. All right, yeah, your transponder's dead. I'll hand count you for this one. right, folks, let's get all cars to the left side. It's going to be Brian first, Jimmy 2, John 3, Ryan 4, Carter 5. All right, folks, we're going racing. Brian on the tone. Jimmy. John. Ryan. And Carter. No, Jacob, it's not working. I am hand counting him. That ish don't work. All right, Jimmy B going fastest opening lap of 15.6. But Merck responds with the 15.1. Yeah, 40 seconds down. Right now it's, Ryan going 15.1 as well. Pretty close out front so far.
Four minutes
Yeah,
left.
one down, 4 to go. All right, so Brian Merck officially, unofficially going to 14.9. I'll put him back to the front of the leaderboard, 2013 in the works. Yeah, Jimmy 1901, Ryan 1901, Carter 1910, and John 1914. All right, Merck at 2013, Blackwell 2014, Ryan at 2015, Carter 1907, John 1911. A minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. And another 14.9 here for Brian Merck. A little trouble up front, but he keeps on all 4 wheels.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Ryan Randall going 14.9, Jimmy going 15.1. Right now it's going to be Ryan Randall to the top by just 0.2 of a second. Yeah, Jimmy 0.08 ahead of Brian. Brian 5 ahead of John. John 1 second ahead of Carter. All right, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Ryan Randall, 2011 for pace. Got Jimmy 2013, Brian 2014, John 1908, Carter 1914. 250 down, drivers.
Two minutes left.
All right, Ryan 1.3 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 0.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 6 ahead of John. John 4 ahead of Carter. All right, we got minute 25 to go. Jimmy B out front, 2012 in the works. Got Merck on 2014, Randall on the 1901, Emilio 1908, Garcia 1913. Got 105 remaining here, folks.
1 minute left.
All right, Jimmy on a 2012, Brian at 2013, Ryan at 2015, John 1908, Carter 1912. 35 seconds left. We got Merck officially, unofficially, 14-7. "15 seconds, drivers. Gap between Brian and Jimmy, just half a second. Trouble for Brian. Careful up front, guys. That works. Go, go.
Brian Merck done. Ryan R. Randall done. Jimmy Blackwell done. Carter Garcia done.
All right, folks, that
All
will be a
drivers are
race.
finished.
Jimmy B going
John Millio
2012.
done.
Ryan going 1902. Brian also in 1902. John 1912 and Carter 1807. All right, folks, and looking at intermediate. Top 8 right now going to be Brian, Jimmy, Brandon, James, Jacob, Ryan, George, and John.
The race is completed. Bruh. Martin White. Rice Cakes. Grasshopper. BP. Steve Lund. Goompa.
All right, I'm going to need all my drivers from that last group. I need your help. All right, guys, I'm going to need some help on this one. All my drivers from that last group, I need you at this time. All right, starting lineup for this one going to be Kalis 1, Brian 2, Martin 3, Brandon 4, Brian 5, Steve 6, Dave 7. All right, you'll be going when your name is called. Hold on, do I have marshals on this side of the track? Okay. Oh, you got that, right? All right, folks, we are going racing with Kalis on the tone. Bryant, Martin, Brandon, Brian, Steve, and Dave. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Mirafuente at 13.9. Got Martin at 14.4, Kalis 14.7, Steve 14.8, BP 14.8, BG 14.9, and David at 15.0. Yeah, 40 seconds down. 2 laps in the books for everybody. Mirafuente lap 3 going to be a 13.7. Kalis going 13.9. Martin a 14.1. BP 14.3. BG 14.6. Steve going 14.8. Bixler going 14.7.
4 minutes left.
All right, 1 down, 4 to go. All right, $1.15 in, 3:45 left. All right, 1:25 in, 3:35 to go. Bryant's on a 22.03. Yeah, Kalis 21 flat, Martin 21.03, Brian 21.11, David 20.02, Steve 20.05, Brandon at 20.10 at the moment. Yeah, 3:40 down, 3:20 to go. Mirafonte on a new TQ pace. TQ currently set at a 21 flat. 22 lap run will take it, provided it's the fastest 22 lap run here.
3 minutes left.
Right now we got Bryant 22.05, Martin 21.03, Kalis 21.06, BG 21.10, Steve with 20.05, Brandon 20.09, and Bixler 20.10. 2:15 down, drivers 2:45 left. All right, 2:25 in, 2:35 left. All right, 2:25 remaining. .245 in, 2:15 to go. Bryant Mirafonte, 22.12 at the moment. Got Martin at 21.02, Kalis 21.03. Careful in the cinnamon roll. That's getting cleared up. Jimmy taking flight.
2 minutes left.
Bryant 22.11, Martin 21.02, Kalis 21.05, Brian 21.11, Brandon 20.10, David 20.14, Steve 19.04. A minute 50 remaining here. Race leader making his way through that cinnamon roll. Your second place car, Martin White, making his way through the cinnamon roll now. Kalis low down the back straight. Closest battle right now, Martin and Kalis, half a second apart. Yeah, 3:35 in, 1:25 to go. All right, a minute 15 remains. Bryant, Martin, Kalis, Brian, Brandon, David, Steve, your full running order. Tumbler up front. Wow, nice
1 minute left.
work from Ryan Randall there. 55 seconds to go. That might have been marshalling move of the night there. Impressive handwork. We got 45 seconds left. Bryant 22.11, Martin 21.04, Kalis 21.05, BG 21.11, Brandon 20.03, David 19.02, and Steve 19.15. Got everybody in this group 14.8 or faster in terms of fast lap. 15 seconds to go. All right, 8 seconds left. Keep going. Don't stop early.
Bra done. BP done. Martin White done. Grasshopper done. Goomba done. Steve Lung done.
That
All
will be
drivers
a
are
race,
finished.
guys. Bryant
Rice
going
Cakes done.
22.12. Kalis at 21.04. Martin 21.05. Brian 21.11. Brandon 20.02. David at 19.01. Steven 19.08. All right, folks, we're moving in the stadium truck.
The race is completed. Too Soon Jr. David Newell. John Milio. Nelson B. Rice Cakes. Scott Jorgensen. Steve Loom.
All right, guys. Get all cars to the left, all trucks to the left. Our starting order for round 2 will be Brian 1, Nelson 2, George 3, Steve 4, Jeff 5, John 6, Scott 7, and David 8. Oh. Do a little pre-race durability testing, I see. All right, BG will go on the tone. Nelson, George, Steve, Jeff, John, Scott, and Dave. Oh, roller. Kalis to your right. Careful with the rollers, guys. Oh, back corner. Ah, you can't park there. All right, 45 seconds in. I'm hearing a lot of Lexan. Let's keep it clean.
4 minutes
All right, Brian Gross out front. 19. Oh, Brian on his lid. I might change things up a little. Nelson right on his tailgate now. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Right now it's Jeff Miranda leading the way. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Careful up front landing. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Miranda, B, Gross, followed by Loxon, Leong, Noel, Emilio, and Jorgensen. Your 4 running order. Trouble for Nelson. 1:45 down, 3:15 left. Right now, Jeff leading the way. 18:04, got Brian 18:07, Nelson 18:12, Steve 17:03, George 17:07, David 17:18, John 16, and
left.
Scott on a 15. Ooh, we got 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. BG setting fast lap in this one, 14:9. Just as I said that, he goes 14:8. Doing great. Just as I say that, he crashes. 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. All right, we got 2:35 in, 2:25 remaining. Got Jeff, Brian, Steve, Nelson, David, George, John, and Scott. BG now back to the front. 19:14 in the works. Jeff also 19:14. Got Nelson 18:13, Steve 18:15, David 17:01, George 17:08,
2
John
minutes left.
16:01, and Scott on a 15:18. Careful, it's coming down the ladder. That's clear. All right, we got 3:15 down, $1:45 remaining. Oh, nice line there, Steve. That worked out. That's the fast guy line. All right, 1:35 remaining. All right, we got a minute 25 to go. BG, Jeff, Nelson, your top 3, followed by Dave, Steve, George, Sean, and Scott. All right, a minute 10 to go. BG leading by about 11 seconds now. So round 1, Brian did go 20 laps. This time not looking like a 20,
1
but he's
minute
still
left.
holding down the 1 spot. All right, 50 seconds left. $45 remain. BG 1907, Jeff 1806, David 1810, Steve 1811, George 1817, Nelson 1701, John 1704, Scott 1618. You got 30 seconds remaining, drivers. Race leader down the back straight. Got second place about to go down that back straight. Third place truck right now, David Knoll, making his way over the rollers. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds left. And time has expired. Keep going, keep going.
Rice cakes done. Too Soon Jr. done. John Milio done.
Ouch.
Steve Lung done. Nelson B done. George Laxon done. David
All right,
Moore
one
done.
more, guys. One more. And that'll be a race.
All drivers are finished.
All right, BG
Scott
going
Jorgensen
1902
done.
that round. Jeff 1801, David 1806.
The race is
Got Steve
completed.
1808, Nelson 1812, George 1812, John 1701, Scott getting 16. Okay, moving into race number 6. That is 21.5 Expert.
Aaron Austin. Too Soon Jr. Ryan R. Randall. AJ Cardinale. Jimmy Blackwell.
Yes, we need turn marshals, drivers from the previous group. I got a dead car at
Nelson B.
the front jump. Landing on the front jump. There's a dead car. Hey, Brian. Hey, can you get that car over there, please?
Jacob Jorgensen. L. Tigre.
All right, folks. Our starting lineup is going to be Tony 1, Jeff 2, Nelson 3, R4, Jimmy 5, Jacob 6, Aaron 7, Ryan 8. All right, we're getting this one started with El Tigre on the tone. Jeff, Nelson, Art, Jimmy, Jacob, Aaron, and Ryan. All right, Tony going 14-9. Jeff 17-1, Nelson 15-3, Art 15-8. Jimmy is 16-4, Aaron 15-1, Nelson 15-3, Jacob 15-7, Art 15-8. Got 35 seconds down. El Tigre out front. Driving the white, yellow, and blue. Making his way down the back straight.
You're done. That one's done.
Oh, sounds like Jimmy's having some drivetrain issues. Got one
4
down.
minutes left.
Right now it's Tony on a 21-14. Actually, just falling off to a 20-01. Nelson 20-08, Aaron 20-09, Art 20-11, Jimmy 19-02, Ryan at 19-06, Jeff 19-08, Jacob 18-11. A minute 20 down, 3:40 remains. Tony Wilson out front, 20:01, about 8 seconds up on TQ. Got Aaron 20:07, Nelson 20:08 this time around. Minute 35 in, 3:25 to go. Minute 45 in, 3:15 remains. All right, Tony going 14-6. Driving the blue, yellow, white.
3 minutes
The
left.
race leader makes his way down the back straightaway. His fastest lap here, 14-6. Got Nelson 14-8, Aaron 14-9. Miranda 15-0, Randall 15-0. We got 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Tony, Nelson, Art, Jeff, Aaron, Jacob, Ryan, and Jimmy, your full order. And Jimmy B making it back to the racetrack. Get some laps in. All right, 2:40 down, 2:20 left. Oh, Tony right now 1.8 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 2.1 ahead of Art 2.2 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1 second ahead of Aaron. Aaron 4.8 ahead of Jacob. Jacob 4.2 ahead of Ryan. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Tony 20:01, Nelson 20:06, Art 20:09. Jeff on a 2014, Aaron a 2014. Jacob 19:08, Ryan 19:15. Got a minute 40 remaining, drivers. Tony 3 seconds ahead of Nelson now. Nelson 2.1 ahead of Art 2.4 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 0.1 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 8 ahead of Jacob. Jacob 6 ahead of Ryan. Got a minute 20 to go. 80 seconds. This is race number 6 on track. Number 7 will be 40 plus up next. Minute 10 to go.
One minute left.
All right, 40 seconds remaining. $30 seconds to go. 25 seconds left. Tony on a 20:06, Nelson 20:08. They're separated by about 2 seconds. Got Art 1.3 behind Nelson. Jeff about 2.5 seconds back of Art. Coming down to the closing stages here. Keep on going. Don't stop early.
LT Gray done. Jimmy Blackwell done. Ryan R. Randall done. Nelson B. done. Too Soon Jr. done. AJ Cardinale done.
All right, one more
Jacob
car
Jorgensen
making
done.
his way down the back straight. And that will
All
be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Tony Wilson
Aaron
going
Austin
20:05, Nelson 20:08, Art 20:10, Jeff 20:12, Aaron 20:15,
The race
Jacob
is
19:07, Ryan 18:01, Jimmy getting 12 laps in. Bit of an unscheduled pit stop there. All right, we're moving into 40 plus. Martin, Kevin, Brian, Tony, David, Steve, Art, Aaron, and Ken.
Martin White. Grasshopper. Kevin Allen. Kin Lowe. Aaron Austin. Steve Lung. Rice cakes. AJ Cardinale.
All right, I may need some turn marshals, guys. 21-5. I need your help, please. All right, I need a little help, guys. Need a little help. All right. Yeah, cool. Got Ryan to help us out. Good. All right. Lineup for this one. We're going to go Martin 1, Kevin 2, Brian 3. Looks like no Tony, so David 4, Steve 5, Art 6, Aaron 7, and Ken 8. Hurry up. Martin 1, Kevin 2, Brian 3, Tony 4, David 5, Steve 6, Art 7, Aaron 8, Ken 9. All right, we're going with Martin White on the tone. Kevin, Brian, Tony, David, Steve, Art, Aaron, and Ken. All right, BG, fastest opening lap, going 14-2. He's holding on to that top spot right now. 21:05 in the works. Got Marty on 21:07, Kevin 21:13, David at 20:03, Aaron 20:04, Tony 20:04, Art 20:08, Steve 20:09. Got 55 seconds in.
4 minutes left.
All right, 105 down, 355 left. All right, 345 remaining. All right, now it's Marty back to the front, 21:06. BG currently at 21:11. Tony 20:01, Steve 20:07, Art 20:08, Kevin 20:09, David 20:09, Aaron 18, Ken 16. We got a minute 35 down, 325 left. All right, we got just about 3 minutes to go here. Marty, 2.5 up on Brian. Brian, half a second ahead of Tony.
3 minutes left.
Well, Martin now 21:05. Brian 20 flat. Tony 20:01. Kevin 20:02. Steve 20:07. David 20:07 as well. Art 19 flat. Aaron 19:11. Ken almost on a 17. Careful landing the front jump, guys. Landing a jump up front. Be careful. Go a little wide. Go. 240 down, 220 to go. Nelson working overtime there. Not the BOGO he was expecting. So Martin now 3 seconds up on Brian. Brian 1 second ahead of Tony. Tony 3 seconds up on Bixler. Yeah, it's Steve and
left.
Dave going back and forth here, 0.2 of a second apart. Steve right now 9 seconds up on Art. Art 7 ahead of Aaron. We got a minute 50 to go, drivers. All right, we got a minute 35 remaining. Martin, Tony, Brian, Steve, David, Art, Aaron, Kin, and no Kevin. Oh, BG needing some help there. So that's going to move him down to the 3 spot right now. Martin, 2107. Martin, 2107. Tony, 2002. Steve, 2007. Brian, 2007. David, 2010. Art, 1908. Aaron, 1916.
1 minute left.
Kin, 1703. We got 55 seconds remaining, drivers. All right, 45 seconds to go. "35 seconds remain. Martin now on a 2107. Oh, we got someone flipping. Good to go. 15 seconds left. Five seconds remaining, drivers. Keep on going. Keep going, keep going.
LT Gray done. Martin White done. Rice Cakes done. Grasshopper done. Steve Lung done. AJ Cardinale done.
All right,
All
that will
drivers
be
are
a
finished.
race. Martin White,
Kinlow done.
2108. Yeah, Tony, 2001. Brian, 2006. David at 2008. Steve at 2008. Art, 1909. King getting
The race is
17.
completed.
And that will be a race. All right, same deal as last round. If I can get like maybe 5 of you guys out to marshal this one, I need the rest of you guys to marshal race number 9.
Joe Colicchio. George Laxon.
Thank you, Ryan.
Ten Cartet.
All right, I think we're good on marshals. Let's get the rest of you guys to marshal next race. Next race, next race. I could probably use your help on the next one, to be honest. But all right, it's going to be Joe leaving first, George 2, and Theo 3. Let's get him on the back straight, I suppose. He tried. All right, folks, we're going to go with Joe on the tone. George, whatever you want, Theo. All right, this is 21.5 Sportsman Buggy. All right, Joe with the fastest opening lap at 16.3. George is 16.9. Theo 17.6. All right, we're 40 seconds in. Right now, Joe out front on a 19.09 for pace. George on 18.06. Theo 17.05. All right, we're 1 down, 4 to go.
4 minutes left.
Joe, George, Theo, your running order. All right, 1:15 in, 3:45 left. All right, Colicchio 19:10 in the works, Laxon on 18:04, and Theo on a 17-lap run. 1:30 down, 3:30 remains. Got Joe now 3 seconds up on George. George 2.5 ahead of Theo. All right, $1:45 down, 3:15 to go.
Three minutes left.
All right, 2:10 down, 2:50 remaining. All right, Joe going 15.8. New fast lap. 2:30 down, 2:32 go. All right, Joe, George, Theo, you're running order. Joe, George, Theo. Got Joe 8 seconds ahead of George. George just 1 second ahead of Theo. Theo's starting to turn up the heat. He's trying to cook here.
Left.
But what's he cooking? Remains to be seen. 1:50 remaining. Minute 45 to go. Joe out front, 19:08. Got George 18:07. Theo 18:10. Oh. A minute 25 remains. Minute 15. 75 seconds remain, drivers. Joe 11 up on George. George now almost 4 seconds up on Theo. All right, folks. We are 4 minutes in. And
1 minute left.
Colicchio 19:09, Laxon 18:08, Lynn 18:11. 50 seconds remain. Up next is a mixture of 13.5 four-wheel drives and two-wheel modifieds. $35 seconds left. $20 seconds remain. $10 seconds remaining. All right, folks, when you cross, race to the line.
George Laxon done. Joe Colicchio done.
And
All
that will
drivers
be a
are finished.
race. Joe
10 car,
taking
10
down
done.
TQ of this category at a 19:10. Got George 18:08, Theo 18:14. All right, I may need the rest of my 40-plus drivers as well as those 3 drivers to come on out and marshal.
That's French.
The race is completed.
Marshal. All right, this is a mixture of 13.5 four-wheel drives and two-wheel modifieds.
Bruh. Jovi Levin.
Oh,
Kevin
BP
Allen.
going back to purple. This could be trouble.
Jovi Jordan Levin?
BP.
All right, I'm going to need a little help marshaling this one, guys. Going to need my remaining 40 plusers. Also looking for 21.5 Sportsman.
That thing was like,
Theo, I need your help, please.
R.I.P. tires. Holy moly. That was sick. Do it again.
Okay.
Changing the oil. Oh, God.
Un momento por favor.
Thank Maybe I should move to that. If you're going to track this video. Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe not that close, Brian. You good, Jeff? Okay, we're sending it. All right, it's going to be Kalis, Jovi, Bryant, Kevin, and Brandon. Kalis, Jovi, Bryant, Kevin, and Brandon.
Nope.
All right, so opening lap, we got Jovi going 14.8, Kalis 15.4, Kevin 15.2, Brandon 16.1, Brian 14, actually 19. All right, 33 seconds in. All right, Kalis low that time, Brian, 13.4, and he's looking for more. 13.3, way to be, Kalis. Yeah, Jovi Levin leading the two wheels, 14.1. He's having fun. Gripping and ripping. Wow. Wheelies down the back straight.
4
Come on, man,
minutes
do a
left.
wheelie.
Do a kickflip.
105 down, 3:55 to go. Uh-oh, Kalis on his lid. All right, Jovi Levin out front, 21 flat is the pace, almost the 22 lopper. All right, a minute 35 down, 3:25 remaining. Jovi 21 flat, Kevin 21.09, Kalis 20 flat, Bryant to 20.11, and Brandon 17.10. All right, a buck 55 down, 3:05 to go.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jovi is 2.5 seconds ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.8 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 3 seconds up on Bryant. Bryant a lop up on Brandon. We got 2:20 down and 2:40 remaining. Jovi's pace remaining the same, 21 flat, 0.2. And Jovi that time around, cracking the 13s, 13-8, doing great. Out front, 22-13 in the works. All right, 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race leader driving the black, orange, white. Got Kalis in the 2, followed by Kev, Bryant, and Brandon. Yeah, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Fastest lap in this group, 13.3 out of Kalis. Got 13.8 from Jovi, 13.4 for Bryant, 14.2 for Kev, 13.9 for BP. All right, 1:35 to go. Jovi 22:12.2 in the works. Got Bryant to 21:07, Kalis 21:08, Kevin 21:09, Brandon 19:06. All right, we're just over a minute to go. Jovi 22:13, Kalis 21:05, Bryant 21:06, Kevin
1 minute
21:14,
left.
BP at 19. Got just under a minute to go now, racers. This is some of the fastest action you will see all weekend. 45 seconds remain. $25 seconds left. Jovi 22:13. Got Kalis about 4 seconds back. Trouble for your race leader there.
Bra done. Jovi Levin done. Kevin Allen done. BP done.
Job of your
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Kalis actually getting that
Jovi
one in the
done.
end of things by just 0.3 of a second. Jovi in the 2, followed by Bryant, Kevin, and Brandon.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, get the main events organized here, and I'll get back to you. Let me get back to you.
Carter Garcia.
All right, Andrew Ivanova, you'll be race number 2. All right, guys, so here is how we're going to play the game tonight. First race up, there's going to be the B main for intermediate. That'll be Tao, Joe, Carter, and Ken. Race 2 will be Sportsman, followed by the intermediate A main. Expert will be 4, followed by Stadium Truck, 21.5, 40 plus, Sportsman 21.5, and 13.5 four-wheel. All right, we'll get started about, maybe a little after 9:30, about 9:30, somewhere in that time range. I need a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, folks. Race number 1, our intermediate B main. It is time to go. All right, that one's gonna be Joe Carter and Ken. Tao has left the building. All right, if I can get my mod contingent out here to marshal this one, please. Probably need a little bit of help for race 2. Just giving you guys a warning. I will need a little help on race 2. All right, this one's going to be Joe Carter and Ken.
Joe Colicchio.
All right, this is our intermediate B main, and that'll be Joe Carter and Ken. Get a few more marshals for this one, will be good.
Ken Lowe.
Yeah. All right, a few more turn marshals will be good to go. I can't hear you, but you gave me the thumbs up, so I assume all good. All right, let's line them up. It's going to be Joe 1, Carter 2, and Ken 3. All right, so the top 2 will bump to the A main of intermediate. Sorry, guys, but that will be race 3. I guess we'll have Kalis marshal the next race. I will need help on the next one. Well, hey, three marshals, 3 cars. Just pick a car and run after it. Yeah. What's up? Oh, there's a Rogue radio on the driver's stand. If you're missing your radio, we know where it is. That's probably beeping at you. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's the little button on the back of the screen. Yeah, that one. Shutting down. Welcome to Noble. Yeah, it's probably Theo's. Yep. All right, grid's good. We got marshals. We're going racing. Less than 5. All right, this is our intermediate B main. Unfortunately, we're going to have to eliminate 1. Yeah, Colicchio out front, low in the 2, Garcia 3. And that is pretty much completely reversed at this point. 30 seconds in, Garcia out front, driving the Martini buggy. All right, Garcia low and Colicchio sharing the track here. Putting on a show here. It's quality, not quantity in our intermediate B main. 50 seconds in, a little trouble for Joe. BP there to help. Long race ahead, folks. 4:05 remaining.
4 minutes left.
Plenty of time. Oh, fast lap right now. Carter 16.2. Bringing it down to a 15.6. Ken going 15.8. And Joe going 16.5. Still got 3:45 remaining here. Oh, Garcia out front by 3 seconds. Yeah, Ken 2.7 ahead of Joe. A $1:35 down, 3:25 remains. Our next race up is our sportsman and rookie combined category. Oh, a little trouble for Ken. And that is going to close the gap between second and third quite a bit.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. Got Carter Garcia out front. 5 seconds up on Ken. Ken 1.3 ahead of Joe. 2:50 remains, drivers. So Carter holding down fast lap at a 15.6. Got Ken 15.8. Joe 16.0. 2:25 down, 2:35 left. Battle for the 2 spots. Still going strong here. Ken just ahead of Joe. Those guys making their way down the back straight. White and orange versus blue and orange. Both these guys a fan of orange stripes. All right, 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. This time around, Garcia up by 3.5. Got Ken 1.1 ahead of Joe. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Oh, a little trouble for Joe. Minute 50 remains. So Carter 4 seconds up on Ken. Ken 3.5 up on Joe. Got minute 40 remaining here, folks. All right, a minute 25 left in this race. Minute 10 to go. 4
minute
minutes
left.
down, 1 minute remains. Carter takes a flip, lands on all fours, thankfully. A little trouble for Ken here. That's going to allow Joe to close the gap. A little bit of trouble here on lap 15 for our runners. So Carter up by 5 seconds. Ken now up by 0.8 with 40 seconds left. All right, go ahead. A little trouble for your race leader. Lead starting to diminish. 3.7 seconds now. Got Ken just 0.9 ahead of Joe. 20 seconds remain, drivers. Carter getting the first double wrong. Has to wait. All right, just a few seconds remaining. Race to the line, drivers.
Carter Garcia done. Ken Lowe
And
done.
that will be a
All
race.
drivers are finished.
If I could bump all three of you guys,
Joe
I would.
Colacio done.
But it's going to be Carter and Ken making it to the A-Main.
The race is completed.
All right, so next race up will be our Sportsman Buggy and Rookie A-Main. I'm going to need a little help turn marshaling this one, so maybe if you're back-to-back later, I could use your help now. I need a little help on this one. Thank you very much.
Justin Levers. Ten Quartet. Ethan Chen. Scott Jorgensen.
All right, thank you guys for coming out.
Pac-Man. Alex Dang. Andrew Ivanova.
Hey, Roderick, could you cross the line for me, please, just to make sure?
Roderick McLeod.
Awesome. All right, folks. I think we're good to line them up. So it's going to be Paxton on the 1, Justin on the 2, Roderick on the 3, Scott on the 4, Theo 5, Ethan on the 6, Alex on the 7, and Andrew on the 8. All right, folks, this is our sportsman / rookie A main event. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. All right, restart. Let's line them up one more time. Go back where you started. Paxton 1, Justin 2, Roderick 3, Scott 4, Theo 5, Ethan 6, Alex 7, Andrew 8. All right, folks. This is take 2 of our Sportsman A main event. Best of luck drivers will be racing in less than 5. All right, we got Pac-Man out front, Justin in the 2. Ethan with a great start. A little pile up here on the left. Carter getting some air. And it looks like Justin Levers taking over the top spot. Pac-Man right there with him. Ethan part of that lead pack as well. He's been impressive. 35 seconds in, 4:25 left. Justin holding down fast lap of 15.9. It's an orange car, your race leader. Got Pac-Man right there with him in the 2 spot. Ethan very close to them. Got Theo making his way to the 4. All right, we're 55 in, 4:05 to go.
4 minutes left.
Yeah, 105 down, 3:55 remaining. So race leaders starting to make their way through traffic here. Orange car and blue car. A little trouble for that orange ride. Gotta wait for the blue car and go. Oh. A little tangle up here. All right, leaders making their way through traffic. Blue car, orange car. Give them some room. All right, we got 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Battle out front. The battle to watch right now, blue versus orange. Making their way in front of that driver's stand through the cinnamon roll and over the rollers. Oh, Justin sneaks to the inside there. 2 down, 3 to go. A little trouble for Justin there. He's going to put Paxton back to the front. Got Roderick in the picture. I think Theo's in the picture as well. All right, we're 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Pac-Man out front. Looks like Roderick up to the 2 spot now. Followed by Justin. Got Theo right there in the 4. A little trouble for Roderick. Got to wait for the orange car. Oh, orange car off the track. Well, go ahead, I suppose. 240 down, 2:22 go. Right now, Pac-Man holding down a 1.5 second lead. Oh, and Scott sends it for a ride. 3 down, 2 to go. Right now, it's Paxton, Roderick, Theo, Justin, Scott. Then our rookie group got Ethan, Andrew, and
2
Alex.
minutes left.
3 minutes in, 2 minutes to go. Race leader down the back straight, driving the blue on blue. Half a second ahead of Roderick. That's a battle to watch, blue versus yellow now. Got a minute 40 to go. Well, we got a minute 30 remaining, 90 seconds left. It's Pac-Man on top of the leaderboard. Theo has snuck his way into the 2 spot. Got Roderick and Justin battling for the 3. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That's getting cleared up. A minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds remain. Battle to watch right now going to be Roderick versus Justin. Yellow versus orange.
1 minute left.
All right, minute to go. Got Pac-Man 3.5 ahead of Theo. Theo 5 ahead of Roderick. Roderick just a 10th up on Justin. Down the back straight they go. Got 45 seconds remaining. All right, guys, the blue car making its way through the cinnamon roll is your leader. All right, race leader coming up on Justin and Roderick next. 25 seconds remain. 20 seconds left. Oh, careful up front. Need a little help in that cinnamon roll. Ten seconds. Keep on going, drivers.
Alex Dang done. 10 car 10 done.
Race to the line.
Andrew Ivanova done. Justin Levers done. Pac-Man done. Ethan Chen done. Scott Jorgensen done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a
Roderick
race,
McLeod
guys.
done.
It is going to be Paxton, Theo, and Justin on the sportsman podium. Our rookie podium today will be Ethan, Andrew, and Alex.
The race is completed.
All right, up next is going to be race number 3, our intermediate A main event. So the 2 podiums for that one going to be Paxton, Theo, and Justin. The other podium will be Ethan, Andrew, and Alex. Two podiums for this one.
Ryan Merck. Jimmy Blackwell. Ryan R. Randall. Vanders. George
Yeah.
Laxon. James Colicchio.
Are you sure?
Jacob Jorgensen. John Milio.
Nah, it's definitely you. All good.
Carter Garcia. Kin Lo.
All right, I'm going to need all my drivers or representatives on behalf. All right, starting lineup for this one's going to be Brian on the 1, Jimmy on the 2, Brandon 3, James 4, Jacob 5, Ryan 6, George 7, John 8, Carter 9, and Ken 10. A full house in this one. So Brian 1, Jimmy 2, Brandon 3, James 4, Jacob 5, Ryan 6, George 7, John 8, Carter 9, Ken 10. Grid is looking good. Got marshals making their way to spots. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing. Less than 5. Oh, back corner, please. Got 25 seconds in. Yeah, it looks like Brandon Anders now taking over that top spot. Merck in the 2, Colicchio 3, starting to break away just a bit. Jacobs right there in the 4 spot. Trying not to let that happen. Try to hang with that lead pack here. Got 40 seconds in. Oh, Anders opening up the door, allowing Merck through. So, Brian Merck now, once again, your race leader. Brandon 2, followed by James. We got Jacob, George, Carter, Ryan, Jimmy, John, and Ken, your full order.
4 minutes
1 minute
left.
down, 4 minutes remain. And once again, Brandon Anders sneaking his way by Brian. Taking over the top spot. That's the green, purple, and white. Second place right behind him. Third and fourth right there as well. Careful, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. Put him on the back straight, please. Other side. Help in the middle, help up front. And help on the right, guys. Minute 35 in, 3:25 to go. Things getting shaken up a bit here. So James Colicchio now to the top spot. He is about 2 seconds up on Merck. Merck now 2 seconds up on Anders. Anders 2.5 ahead of Laxton. Laxton 3 ahead of Jacobson. Sorry, Jorgensen, my bad. We got 2 minutes down and
3 minutes left.
James right now 1.8 ahead of Brian. Driving the purple ride with the lime wheels. He'll be coming up on Emilio next. Merck in the 2 spot, about 1.5 seconds back. Oh, race leader in trouble. Gotta wait for Brian Merck. Hold on, James. Hold on, James. Gotta wait for that. Yep. All right, we're 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Merck to the top. Colicchio right there with him. Down the back straight they go. That's the battle for the 1 spot. Careful in turn 1, guys. That's getting taken care of. I believe we're clear now. 2:50 in, 2:10 to go. Well, Merck down the back straight. That's going to be your race leader, driving green and white.
2 minutes left.
Oh, race leader having a little mishap there. But he keeps it going the right direction. Minute 50 remaining here. So leaders down the back straight. That's going to be Merck and Colicchio. Got Laxton up to the 3, followed by Anders, Randall, Blackwell, Jorgensen, Milio, Loa, and Garcia. A minute 35 remains. Minute 30 to go, 90 seconds left. And race leader having some trouble there. So race leader driving green and white. Second place going to be the purple car with the green, yellow wheels. A minute 15 to go. Got just over a minute to go, drivers. Brian, James,
1
George,
minute
followed by
left.
Brandon, Ryan, Jimmy, Jacob, John, and Ken, your remaining competitors. So Brian now 2.5 ahead of James. James 4.1 ahead of George. George 0.7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan half a second up on Jimmy, who is half a second up on Jacob. Got 40 seconds remaining, drivers. "30 seconds remaining, drivers. 25 seconds left. Oh, careful up front. Whoa. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. God,
Jimmy Blackwell
time
done.
expiring here. When you
Jacob
cross the
Jorgensen
line,
done.
your race will be done.
Ryan Merck done. Ryan R. Randall done. Vanders done. John Milio done. James Colicchio done. George Laxon done.
One more.
All drivers are finished.
That will be a race,
Kinlow
guys.
done.
It's going to be Brian Merck taking down the W, James in the second spot, and George taking that final podium position. Rest of the order will be Jimmy, Jacob, Ryan, Brandon, John, and Ken, and Carter. All right, top three to the podium. That's Brian, James, and George.
The race is completed. Martin White. BP. Rice Cakes. Grasshopper. Bruh. Goompa. Steve Loom.
All right, get my marshals out here. This is Expert 17.5 in warm-up. Need a little help on the left. Yeah. Is that how it is? Rubber. All right, folks. Our grid for Expert 17.5 going to be Bryant on the 1, Kalis on the 2, Martin 3, Brendan 4, Brian 5, Steve 6, David 7. Looks like no Tony for this one. All right. Grid is good. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing here in less than 5. Here we go. Mirafuente leading them. Oh. A little trouble for Mirafuente on the start. That's going to put Low up to the 1. White up to the 2. Perea in the 3. 15 seconds into this one. Kalis Low leading the way. Wow, Kalis almost getting the line there. That would have been cool. Meanwhile, Martin White taking over. Perea in the 2 spot, followed by Low, Mirafuente, Grossly Young, and Bixler. Everyone within 3.5 seconds here. Oh, a little pile into that corner. BP now emerging your race leader. Oh, that was almost bad. All right, we got 50 down, 4:10 to go. Oh, Martin White upside down. Yeah, 1 minute
left.
down, 4 minutes to go. Right now, BP out front. Got Kalis in the 2 spot right there. BG up to the 3, Martin back to the 4. Followed by David, Bryant, and Steve. Now minute 15 down, 3:45 left. Very close out front. Got Kayla shadowing BP. They make their way down the back straight over that first double. Back to the 3 spot. We got BG just ahead of Martin, just ahead of Bryant. Yeah, a minute 40 down, 3:20 remaining. BP still leading the way here. Kayla's right there in the 2 spot. BG holding the 3. Amir Fuente up to the 4, Martin in the 5.
3 minutes left.
We got a battle between Bixler and Leung. This guy's having a good time there. 2 minutes in. Ooh, BP going a little wide there. Kalis almost had an opportunity. Kalis Low holding down fastest lap at 13.7. Got Bryant also at 13.7. Everybody else low 14s. 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. BP remains your race leader, just ahead of Kalis. .240 down, 2:20 left. Got leaders coming up on some traffic here. Kalis having some trouble there. So right now, BP all by himself. BP driving the
2
orange
minutes
ride.
left.
Feels right to be orange. 1:55 remaining. BP followed by Kalis, Brian Martin, Bryant, David, Steve. All right, we got Kalis closing in on some traffic here. We got a 3rd spot battle. BG trying to hold off Martin. Yeah, a minute 30 to go, 90 seconds left. Oh, Martin definitely has the horsepower. We got to talk about that, BG. Oh, Martin. A little too much horsepower there. Pulling off the hidden wall ride. Minute 15 to go. And Kalis Low looks to have made his way to the race lead. I did not see what happened to BP there. Got just over a minute.
1 minute left.
Right now, Kalis 2.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.3 ahead of Martin. We got Mir Fuente closing in on that battle. 45 seconds left. Oh, 35 seconds to go. Battle down the back straight, BG, Martin, and Bryant. .25 seconds to go. Looks like Mirafuente now back up to the 3 spot. 15 seconds remains. 10 seconds to go. Kalis, Brandon, Bryant, Martin, Brian, David, Steve. 3 seconds. And time has
done.
expired.
Rice cakes done. Steve Leung done. Bruh done. BP done. Goompa done. All drivers are
That'll
finished.
be a race, guys. Kalis
White
Low
done.
taking down the W tonight. Brandon in the 2, Bryant going 3, followed by Martin, Brian, David, and Steve. All right, we're moving
race is
into Stadium Truck. That'll be Brian, Nelson, Jeff, George, Steve, David, John, and Scott. Turn marshals will be 17.5 expert. All right, podium, Kalis, Brandon, and Bryant.
David Newell. Too Soon Jr. George Laxon. Scott Jorgensen. Nelson B. Steve Loon. Rice Cakes. John Milio.
All right, man, need a little help marshaling this race, please. Need all my expert guys. All right, we need a little help for this race. Need my expert guys. Expert 17.5, Kalis, Brandon, Bryant, Martin, David, Steve, Tony. All right, let's see. Kalis on the left, please. All right, lineup for this one is going to be Brian on the 1, Nelson 2, Jeff 3, George 4, Steve 5, David 6, John 7, Scott 8. All right, folks, we are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. That stadium truck on the road. If you're getting sick of buggy, you should try this class. Oh, a little help, please. A little help. All right, we got BG out front, Miranda in the 2 spot. Laxon and Leong battling for the 3. Nelson right there with them. As I was saying, if you're getting a little bit tired of buggy, you should give Stadium Truck a try. It just might make your race night better. Oh, a little help. Thank you, Kalis. Oh, while you're there. All right, 55 seconds in. BG out front by 3 seconds. Got Jeff 3.8 ahead of George. George just ahead. Oh, now Steve just ahead of George. Got Nelson right there in that battle as well. 110 down, 350 to go. Uh-oh, dead truck, dead truck. Careful on the back straight. Go inside, go inside, go inside. Oh, man. Oh. We got 140 down, 320 to go. David Knoll, I'll give you some wheel nuts next week. I'll give you some freshies. I got a bag of them on the way.
Three minutes left.
All right, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. BG now 5 seconds ahead of Jeff. Jeff 5.2 ahead of Steve. Actually, Jeff 6 seconds ahead of Nelson now. Nelson about a second up on Steve. Steve 4.8 ahead of George. George a second up on John. We got 230 down and 230 to go. Back straight, guys, right in the middle. That is clear. BG going 14.8. Somehow Emilio clocking in at 14.6, but I don't think that's legit. Yeah, 250 down, 210 to go. All right, race leader making his way onto the back straight. Need a little help in that cinnamon roll. BP on the way. Do a little high step in there. Got a little captain in you. 315 down, 145 to go. All right, Brian Jeff Nelson, followed by John George Steve Scott. Oh, need a little help. Thank you, sir. Crashing by a conveniently placed BP. All right, we got a minute 25 to go, drivers. Oh, that's your second place truck. Second place coming up on George. You got a leader coming up on Nelson there. I'm not sure if Nelson gave him the room or BG took it. We'll ask him in their post-race interview. All right, 105 remaining. Stadium truck on track. Brian Jeff Nelson, followed by John George Stephen Scott. In case you guys didn't know, Stadium truck is the best class. I'm looking forward to racing BP in Stadium one of these days. Oh, help in the middle. It's a foot race. Wow, David Noel went from being in this race to helping marshal this race. Way to go, Dave. All right, 30 seconds to go. Brian Gross, 7 seconds up on the field. Looks like closest battle going to be Emilio and Laxon, 2 seconds apart. All right, now we got 15 seconds left. Race leader through that cinnamon roll. Coming up on Steve and Nelson again. All right, time about to expire.
Nelson B. done. Too Soon Jr. done. John Milio done. George Laxon done. Steve Lung done. Rice Cakes done.
One more. He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
All drivers.
And that'll be a race.
Scott Jorgensen
Brian Gross
done.
taking the W. Jeff Miranda 2 and Nelson B 3. Rest of the order going to be John, George, Steve, and Scott, and Dave.
The race.
Yeah, let's do podium after. Podium after. Stadium truck podium will take place at the same time as the 21.5 podium.
Aaron Austin, Jimmy Blackwell, LT Gray, AJ Cardinale. Ryan R. Randall, Too Soon Jr. Jacob Jorgensen.
First turn. End of the straight, guys. Careful, careful.
Nelson B.
I need a little help at that first corner, guys. All right, I may need a little help, guys. I need a little help on the left side of the course. All right, lineup for this one. We are going to put Tony on the 1, Nelson 2, Art 3, Jeff 4, Aaron 5, Jacob 6, Jimmy 7, Ryan 8, all right, folks, grid is set. Drivers ready? Drivers ready? Okay. Best of luck. We're going racing in less than 5. Go. All right, we got Tony out front, followed by Nelson, Aaron, and Jeff. That's your lead pack right now. Second pack being headed up by Jimmy B. Then we got Art, Jacob, and Ryan. Oh, a little side to side. Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. Right now it's going to be Tony out front. Looks like, oh, I was about to say Jeff up to the 2, but he parks it. He parked it hard. Yeah, 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. T. Wilson out front.
4 minutes left.
Nelson being the 2, Jeff Miranda in the 3, followed by Art, then Jimmy. Behind Jimmy, we got Aaron, then Ryan, then Jacob. Minute 15 down and 3:45 to go. All right, $1.20 in, 3:40 left. Tony, Nelson, Jeff, your top 3, followed by our Jimmy, Aaron, Ryan, Jacob. All right, Wilson now 3.5 seconds ahead of Nelson. Nelson about 2 seconds up on Jeff. Jeff 2 seconds up on Art. That's down to 1 second. And we got Art 3 seconds up on Jimmy. Jimmy a second up on Ryan. Ryan 2.7 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 0.1 ahead of Jacob. Oh, race leader getting caught on traffic. That's going to promote Nelson B up to the top spot.
3 minutes left.
All right, we're 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Race leader driving black and copper. Second place going to be the blue, yellow, and white. Good job, Jacob. Got third place coming up soon. Good teamwork, guys. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Out front, it's going to be Nelson versus Tony. Making their way over that roller. Tony closing the gap. Down the back straight they go. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. Tony going 14.6 that lap. Got 2:45 in, 2:15 remaining. Tony parking it. Jeff getting caught on the back wing. That's going to allow Cardinale to sneak by into the top 3. Meanwhile, Nelson B now 3.3 seconds up front. Got Tony 1.5 ahead of Art. Now Jeff making his way by Art. 1:50 to go, drivers. This time around, Nelson 2.8 ahead of Tony. Tony 2.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 0.3 ahead of Art at the line. And we got a battle there. Looks, oh no, that's not a battle. All right, 1:25 remaining. 1:20 to go. This time around, Nelson up by 2.2. Tony, well, he was 2.9 ahead of Jeff. Looking a little closer now. Just over 1 minute to go, drivers. So, yes, Nelson now 3.1 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1.5 ahead of Art. Art 3.3 ahead of Ryan. Got 50 seconds left. Got 17.5, 40 plus up next. "35 seconds remain. "20 seconds remain. "10 seconds to go. Time has expired. Race to the line.
Too soon Junior done. AJ Cardinale done. Ryan R. Randall done.
And our top 2 cars
Jacob
making their
Short
way
is
line.
done.
Nelson getting a little crooked there. Tony
All
Wilson
drivers are
takes
finished.
it on the final
LTJ
lap.
done.
Oh,
Nelson
man.
Done.
Race to the finish there. So Tony, Nelson, and Jeff, your top three. Let's also get, well, while you guys are there, let's get our stadium. Well, now Brian's in 40 plus up next. So let's do our 21-5 podium, Tony, Nelson, and Jeff.
The race is
We'll
completed.
do the 21, sorry, we'll do the stadium truck podium after this because Brian's up in this one. So this podium is going to be 21-5. Tony, Nelson, Jeff.
Martin White. Rice Cakes. Aaron Austin. Kevin Allen.
Well, I think Tony's getting ready for this next race, so I guess maybe we'll delay this podium as well.
Grasshopper.
Delayed podiums.
Steve Loom.
So this is one of those situations, you know, we have 9 races and most of our guys are racing 3 classes. This happens.
AJ Cardinale.
Oh, credit card. Aaron Austin swiping the credit card there. All right, I may need some turn marshals. Looking for drivers from 21-5. All right, Tony's finally making his way on track. How about Ken? Are you going to make this one, Ken?
No? Okay.
Gotcha. All right. Starting lineup is going to be Martin on the 1, Kevin 2, Tony 3, Brian 4, David 5, Steve 6, Art 7, Aaron 8. Martin, Kevin, Tony, your top 3. And Brian 4, David 5, Steve 6, Art 7. All right, grid is looking good. Do I have enough marshals? Hey, I need a marshal up front, guys. I need a marshal up front. 21-5 should be, let's see, Tony, Nelson, Jeff, Art, Ryan, Jacob, Jimmy, Aaron, John. Actually, John didn't race 21-5. Right there, Andrew. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, drivers, best of luck. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, Martin White out front. Kevin making the move there. Threading the needle. Oh, Martin trying to get back. Kevin driving it off the wall. That was awesome. Although if it didn't work out like that, I would have had to call a penalty on that. We got 35 seconds in. Kevin Allen out front. Steve Leung sneaking his way up to the 2 spot. Marty in the 3, followed by Aaron, Art, David, Brian, and Tony. 45 seconds in. Kevin Allen leading the way, white and yellow. Steve Leung in the 2 spot. Oh,
4
getting
minutes
into the
left.
piping there. So Martin White taking over the 2. Going 14-5 that time around. Fastest lap so far. Now 110 down, 3:50 to go. So Kevin going 14-4 that time by. Extends the lead to 1.5 seconds. Got Martin 2.1 ahead of Steve. Steve just ahead of Art, Aaron, David, and Brian. We got ourselves a buggy train here. Wow, BG threading the needle there. Bixler winning the drag race. All right, $1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Minute 50 in, 3:10 remains. Right now it's
3
Martin,
minutes left.
Kevin, Steve, Art, Aaron, Brian, David, Tony, your full running order. Martin White now 1.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.8 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.8 ahead of Art. Art 0.1 ahead of Aaron. Aaron 1.3 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.7 ahead of Dave. We got 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. Hold on a sec, Dave. Go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Got Martin 1.7 seconds ahead of Kevin. Kevin now 4 seconds up on Steve.
2
Steve
minutes
1.3
left.
ahead of Aaron. Looks like BG making the move on Cardinale. So BG back into the top 5. Got a minute 45 remaining here. Martin, Kevin, Steve, Aaron, Brian, Art, David, Tony, Ken. Minute 35 remains. Aaron and Steve now, one of the closest battles on track. Aaron able to make the move there. Down the back straight they go. That is the battle for the third spot. Aaron versus Steve, and we got Brian just 1.5 back, making his way to that battle. Minute 15 remains, 75 seconds to go. Well, Martin, 1.7 ahead of Kevin still. That gap has remained
1
about
minute
the
left.
same. Oh, Kevin gaining a little bit, 1.2 now. .45 seconds left. .35 seconds remain. Right now, Martin, Kevin, Aaron, Steve, Art, Brian, Tony, David, Ken, your full running order. 20 seconds to go. This is race 7 on track, so we're going Sportsman 21.5 up next. Five seconds remain. Martin goes by for one more
AJ
lap. Looks like
Cardinale
Kevin
done.
will get caught.
Rice cakes done.
Oh, Martin
Kevin Allen
officially
done.
on a victory lap here. You can do some donuts, do some
Aaron
burnouts.
Austin done. LT Gray done. Steve Loom done.
And that will be a
Grasshopper done.
race.
All drivers are finished.
All right, Martin White taking
Martin
the victory
White
there.
done.
Kevin Allen 2, Aaron Austin 3, followed by Steve, Art, Brian, Tony,
The
and
race is
Dave.
completed.
All right, well, let's see if we can get the last couple podiums done. I think got Stadium Truck 21.5 and 40 plus. So 40 plus podium will be Martin, Kevin, and Aaron. Up now is 21.5 Sportsman Buggy.
Joe Colicchio. George Laxon. 10 car 10.
You know, when I stand on the podium with Jeff and Brian, I'm gonna have to have some Nikes tied around my neck. It's an inside joke, I guess. All right, I got some marshals out here. I'll definitely need some help for the next race. So let's get them lined up. Joe, George, and Theo. All right, guys, we'll be racing in less than 5. Good luck. All right, we got Joe Colicchio with a pretty decent lead after lap 1. Theo up to the 2, battling with George. A little zigzag from Theo down the back straight. It's like a zebra trying to escape a lion. All right, 30 seconds down. All right, Joe Colicchio, 2.7 ahead of Theo. Theo, 1 second ahead of George. Oh, that was a lucky roll. We're still doing podiums.
4 minutes left.
All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Colicchio out by 1.4 seconds. Laxton up to the 2 spot now. This time by the line lot. Got Colicchio going at 16.7. He's 3.2 ahead of George. George 0.5 ahead of Theo. Oh, a tumble there. Hold on just a sec. And go. Go. All right, so Colicchio 1 second ahead of Laxton. Laxton 4.9 ahead of Lynn. All right, if you guys didn't know, there is a race going on at Racers Den this Sunday, and I believe a bunch of our guys are going. We got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left.
Colicchio going 15.8, doing great. Got Laxton 16.0, way to go. And Lynn, his fast lap 16.1, he's having fun. Got 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Oh, looks like trouble for Colicchio. He's going to put Laxton to the top spot. Blue on white versus all blue. A little trouble for Joe. So Laxton has a bit of a gap to work with now. Split time at the line will be 4.5 seconds. We got Joe 1.9 ahead of Theo. 2:15 remains, drivers. Yeah, that race at the Den this Sunday, it's part of a 2-race series. 1 race at the Den this Sunday,
2 minutes
and then I
left.
believe our race will be Sunday, September 14th. I think I have that date correct, hopefully. All right, 3:15 down, 1:45 to go. George out front by 4 seconds. Last time by at the stripe. This time by split time is 3.3. So Joe closing in on the race leader here. We got a minute 20 to go here. Oh, trouble again for Joe. A little too tight. Minute 15 remains, 75 seconds left. Gap between George and Joe is 6 seconds. And gap between Joe and Theo is
1 minute left.
11.7 seconds. Closest battle is still going to be George and Joe. 50 seconds left. "45 seconds remain. "35 seconds left. "25 seconds remain. Gap between 1 and 2 this time around will be 5 seconds even. But we only have 15 seconds left. 10 seconds to go. Time is about to expire, so when you cross the line, you will be done.
George Laxon done. 10 Quartet done.
And that'll be a
All
race,
drivers are
guys.
finished.
Podium gonna be
Joe
you three.
Colicchio done.
George, Joe, and Theo.
The race is completed.
All right, I'll complete race number 8, the Ocho. Moving on to race number 9, the Nueve. Our fast buggy class. A mixture of 2-wheel mods and 13.5 4-wheels. Open buggy.
Kevin Allen.
All right, this is the race where I'm going to need some help.
Jovi Levin.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay, Dan. I'm gonna need some help with my car.
Whoa, back straight. Back straight happens fast here.
That was some Mario Kart stuff right there.
Yeah, right? It's like you hit banana peel.
How did he do that?
All right, got everybody checked in. That's a good sign. All right, I need all my drivers from the last group, please. I got Colicchio out there. I am looking for a Laxon and a Lynn. All right, lineup for this one. Kalis 1, Jovi 2, Brian 3, Kevin 4, Brandon 5. All right, this is fast buggy, open buggy, on track. Drivers, best of luck. We're racing in less than 5. Yeah, Kalis Lowe leading him off. Believe he's driving that B84. Jovi 11 driving a B7. Mir Fuente driving that XB2. Yeah, Kevin Allen out there driving an XB4. Priya also driving an XB2. Out front, it's 11. Going 14-0. Way to go. Oh, Jovi a little too fast in that corner. Brian doing the same. Oh, taking a ride. Oh, man. BP getting the short of that one. So right now we got Kalis Lowe out front by 2 seconds. Jovi 1.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant a couple feet ahead of Kevin. And Kevin about 2 seconds ahead of
4
Brandon.
minutes left.
1 down, 4 to go. Fast lap right now. Kalis Lowe, that 4-wheel drive going 13.5. Jovi a 14.0. 13.4 that time by for Kalis. 13.9 for Jovi. All right, 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. A 1:40 in, 3:20 remaining. Kalis right now 3.5 ahead of Jovi. Jovi about 4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.3 ahead of Bryant. And Bryant 3 ahead of Brandon. All right, we got 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Kalis, Jovi, Kevin, Bryant, and Brandon, your full running order. So Kalis Lowe, your race leader, driving a blue and white with the red trim. That's a B8 4 under the hood. Jovi 11, black, orange, white. That's a B7. Kevin, XB4 in the 3 spot. Mirafuente in the 4 with an XB2, and Priya also driving an XB2. All right, 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. If this fast buggy trend continues, there might be a B64 joining the mix next time. All right, 2:50 down, 2:10 to go. All right, 3 down, 2 remaining. A little trouble
2
for Bryant.
minutes
Careful
left.
on the back straight.
You need to check the glue on that one.
Yeah, he was ballooning the heck out of that tire. A minute 45 to go. Kalis leading the overall. Jovi out here, the fastest 2-wheel drive car. A minute 35 remains. A minute 20 remains in this one. All right, we got just over a minute to go. Kalis going 13-1 last lap. Yeah, Kalis is
1
flying
minute
out
left.
here. Kalis going for the double victory tonight. Careful up front. That is clear. 45 seconds left. Closest battle here going to be Jovi versus Kevin. That's a 2-wheel versus a 4-wheel, about a second and a half apart. "30 seconds remain." Oh, Kalis a little bobble there, but gets it back going the right direction. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds to go. Whoa, Bryant with a tumble. Careful up front. That's clear. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done.
Goompa done. Jovi Levin done. Kevin Allen done. BP done. All drivers are finished.
That will
Right on.
conclude tonight's racing. Podium for Open Buggy is going to be Kalis, Jovi, and Kevin. Got Bryant and Brandon. The rest of your order. All right, folks. Thank you all for coming out. We're going to do it again next week. Boot Camp Tuesday, Wednesday night racing on Wednesday. And we'll continue the Setup Board Series next Friday. Once again, thank you all for coming out. We'll see you again soon. Good night.